Peace, family. We made some money. Now let's make some more, and let's do the most important thing: protect it. All right, first thing we do is we go top down. We look at the market overall, and once we understand the direction of the market overall, that gives us insight for what we can do with Apple, Amazon, Meta platforms, Netflix, Tesla, and Google, aka Alphabet. All right. First thing is the S&P futures. S&P futures right now looking pretty weak. 3,800 area is here. All right, 3861 is what we're looking at currently as things tick back and forth. And we know the market is going to move lower, family. And why is that? We looked last week and we drew our wedge and we discussed what that wedge pattern is and what it does. We were looking for a move to either side. All we have is our trend lines, and it said up or down, which way. We get a close below either one of them, and we know which way the market is likely going to continue. And right now, family, we're looking low. All right, we closed below our lower trend line, and is likely going to make a retest in this 3,700 area. All right, so I expect the market to continue to move lower. This is for the S&P. Let's check out the rest of the futures. All right, so that's S&P futures. Let's travel on over to the Russell futures, which is RTY, and that is looking weak as well. Things are breaking down. 1787 is what is currently bouncing around as we talk about it, and we discovered last week about this cup and handle. There's the cup, there's the handle, likely to have continuation. If we break around this level, around that 1700 area, then look out below. All right, we got to protect ourselves. We got to understand what's going on in the market right now in order to protect our money, and we do that by following the money. That is the chart. The chart is the money. Anything else you know in life, when they tell you to find the truth, politics, whatever, you follow the money. So let's continue to follow the money. All right, that's the Russell futures. Remember, if you like what you heard, and if this is your first time here, hit me up. Hit that subscribe button and let me know where you're from. Last time, a lot of people hit me up and let me know where they're from. We had DC in the house, North Ireland. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if it's your first time, all right? Dow futures right now bouncing. They're around 30,680 something, all right? And that's where we're going back and forth right now. And we have the same trend line break. Same trend line break where we've seen on the S&P, and if it closes below that, then we have a move lower, and we're likely going to have that continuation to the downside. This here looks, I mean, we have the wedge, and then we also have what could be a nice cup. We have a handle, and that's also a bearish continuation signal. Just to cue you in on these signals here, whenever you see one, there's likely going to be another one that exists. They kind of coexist together. They're all part of the same family, the bear family. The bear family right now is showing you that they are strong and ready to duplicate. I see the market continue to make this slide. We've covered over 3 indexes right now. Last one right now is the Nasdaq, and that one is also going to likely show us what? We see it, family. We're going lower. We are continuing to move lower. We had our move higher in this. We didn't draw our trend lines, but we saw on the other 3 what we're likely going to see on this one too, which is a break, and we're probably going to continue lower. So the overall market conditions right now are showing that the market is fragile. It's breaking, and what are we going to do to protect that? All right, let's go ahead and check out our favorite stocks that we cover: Apple, Amazon, Meta platforms, Netflix, Tesla, and Alphabet, aka Google. First on the list is fan favorite, Apple. Apple is around 150.70 was the last close. And last week when we talked about this, we said that it was likely going to move lower. We got a huge red candle that happened last week, and that is showing us what I said last time: gravity applies to the market too. This is moving up. We're likely going to match that energy and move to the downside. We've had our evening star pattern here. That is a continuation signal. A reversal signal. We've had this candle give us the confirmation of that. We had a nice gap here as well. All of that was showing us that Apple is likely going to move lower. Price target right now is still around 130. I'm looking for Apple to eventually reach 130. Why? You can see here last time we hit around 130. All of that support. Remember, we always talk about the support. Support is that floor, that trampoline where everything bounces. I'm looking for Apple to eventually make it to around 130 in order to show us the strength of the bulls. Are they still there? Hello, bulls. We still out there? Because the bears are right now in full effect. I think they will come back around that 130 area in order to at least try to defend, to make sure it doesn't move lower. If it does, this is where we will adjust, family. We'll continue to watch our chart and follow the money. The money is going to give us the answers to our prayers and bank accounts. Apple, there we are. Let's go with Amazon. Amazon recently closed at 123.53, and we'll zoom in and take a look at what we got going on. We had the cup and handle on this one as well. We got the nice cup, beautiful. Got the handle, and we're likely going to make that continuation lower. Right now, it is also bouncing in the aftermarket in that 122 area, indicating a move lower. This stuff here can get very, very simple once you understand it. My objective is to help you understand it and follow the money. The money is the trail. They lay it out like M&Ms for you to follow so you can get it. I'm going to show you that path, all right? We continue to watch these charts in order to understand what we need to do to protect ourselves. If you're looking to be an Amazon buyer, the best price that you can possibly get in is in this area here. Why? Because we see this is the club. This is the club here. Club 110, Club 100. This is the club that everybody wants to attend. Make sure you get in the club 110 to 100 in order to get the best possible price. Let's protect ourselves. That's Amazon. Let's head on over to Meta World. Meta platforms 146.29 and indicating a weaker open right now around 144. Last time we were on here, I said that, yeah, I am a buyer around that 150 area. We're still there. It's obviously lower than that. And I said, what is the next possible area that we have to look for? And that is last time around here, and it's around 140 or so. So next price to watch for is, drum roll says 140. 140 is a good price to get Meta at. If you're looking to be a buyer of Meta, I think 140 is a decent price. We're looking to get there. We are continuing on those lows, and we're likely going to continue that because the market conditions are continuing to weaken. So stocks are going to go on sale. I'm all right with that. Make sure you have enough bank to take advantage of the discounts that are continuing to come our way, because you don't see them that often. We've seen a nice market run up. Now let's get some of this money on the downside too. Let's protect ourselves as this market continues to unwind. That is Meta. Let's go on over to another fan favorite, which is Netflix. And this one is very controversial right now. And it's only because last time we talked about it, I said, stay out, because right now there's a war going on outside no man is safe from. And that is between 250 to 220. It has been in that range, just battling. And we don't need to be in that battle. We don't need to get swung on. We don't need to get punched. We'll pick the money up when the money falls on the floor. 237.52 is what it's currently looking at. So a weaker open for Netflix. Once again, that battle wages on, and we are out of it. All right, we're not paying any attention to what's going on. Let's let them fight, and we'll be there when they're done fighting. 250 is when we will be there when they're done fighting. We want to close above that. going to give us that signal for the continuation higher, because that is a huge red candle seen from space. And I want to take advantage of that fully if they are there to pick it up and lift it to take care of that gap. If not, then we know that we're likely going to come back to this below 200 level, where that's where the buying started. So I'd be all right with that too. Either way, we got a plan, and that's how you use your charts. You want a plan, because he who fails to plan plans to fail. Never forget that. That's Netflix. Let's jump on over to Alphabet, and we will do that with what tickers, family? GOOGL. That's 102.80 right now is what it's looking like, and that was the last close, bouncing below that around 101.66. So price target for Google, Alphabet, whatever you want to call it, remember, was 100, and we are almost there right now. And that's all good, because that is where we've seen buyers at before. So buyers are likely going to try to come back in around that price. I'm all right with that. Getting this price around 100 is ideal. If that fails, we continue to follow the money, and it's going to lead us to where the next best price is. And if that does fail, we're going to look around this area, because we've seen all of the candle activity. We want to always find that group of candles that gives us that signal for where the last place that the people who are buying were hanging out at, and that is around this 90 to 80 area, right? What do we got? 90, and then all of a sudden the low around 85 to 90. That is going to be ideal if you want to be a buyer of Alphabet, which I think is a great stock, by the way. If you're watching YouTube, who owns YouTube? Alphabet. You search for everything on Google. Who owns Google? Alphabet. This is stocks that you use every single day, whether you're aware of it or not. Last one we're going to take a look at here is Tesla. Tesla is at 303.35 was the last close, and it is below that right now, around 298-ish, and likely going to move lower. Why is that, family? Let's check out the chart. The chart shows us around 300. Sellers come in and they just Mike Tyson that price, man. They just knock it back each time. And we've done the same thing once again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have an indecisive candle that's happening with the fifth one recently. So around 300, the sellers are dominating. I would not be a buyer around 300. We discussed this. Not at all. I'd be a seller at 300, because the chart is showing me everyone else is selling. I want to be where the money is. Remember, follow the money. This is why we read our charts. We follow the money. Where's the best price to buy at Tesla? Here it is in this 225 area. Why is that? We got a lot of activity showing you they step in. They show up and show out. We got activity here in that same area. They show up and show out. Let's show up with them. Let's wait for that 225 before we say anything for a commitment with our money, because we want some money to come back with that money. That's the whole premise of investing, is making sure that you make a return. So that's our 6 stocks, family. All of them are looking like they're going to open up lower and have a continued move lower. Of the 6, the only one that really has a better chance of making some type of a run is Netflix, but it's still in between that range where we don't like it. So what do? We stay patient. We stay patient, and we wait for what we want out of the market. You are the controller of your destiny. You own your money. Make sure you act like it. Don't buy anything you don't need to buy, and only buy at the levels that benefit you and your accounts. All right, family, I appreciate you checking me out. Make sure that you hit that subscribe. Check me out every single week here. What is my last video? My last video was the market analysis. I give you in full detail how to break down the markets. I hope I continue to help you learn how to read these charts. I want you to get to that money. It is the thing that I'm going to help you do and continue to help you do. So if there's any questions that you have, make sure that you leave it in the comments or send me an email or whatever. However you want to do it, smoke signal, I still can do that. But check me out. Follow me on Instagram. That is Wincrease Team. And I want you to take care of yourself. That's the most important thing in the world. That right there, that gym. Remember, I am the gym. Anywhere you go, you are the gym. All I got is 2 mirrors and weights. That's all it takes. And some time, all right? Enough of that. Enjoy your week. I'll catch you next video, all right? Peace.